Okay, so this is New York Times Sudoku Hard for March 9th, 2025. This is my walkthrough, and you can play this Sudoku from the link in the description. Today I made a very big mistake in my other video, so this will be the only video I'll be uploading today. Anyway, let's get going. First thing first, let me place some singles. I can place 6 in box 4. 6, 6, 6. They block these. Gives me 6 here. I can place 5 in box 6. 5 and 5. They block these. Gives me 5 here. And these 5s gives me 5 in box 4, which will be here. And looking at row 8 and box 7 has 6 and 7. That means I cannot place them in these cells. So there are only 2 empty cells left on row 8, 4, 6, and 7. So these are 6, 7 double. That means I know 2 numbers for these 2 cells, which are 2 and 9. 2 is here, so this is 9, and this will be 2. 9, 9, 9. Block these. Gives me 9 here, and 2 and 2. Block these. Gives me 2 here. Okay, 1, 3, 4, 8. Okay, and now looking at row 2, there is a triple on row 2. It's a 1, 4, 6 triple. Here's 1, 4, 6 in box 2, and 1, 4, 6 also on column 7. That means these cells cannot use any of 1, 4, 6. So 1, 4, 6 have to use these 3 cells. That gives me 2, 5, 8 triple here. But here's 5 and 5 that block these 2 cells. So 5 can only be here. 5, 5, 5 block this. Oh, and this 5 blocks here. Gives me 5 here. Okay. And I thought there would be more 9s. Guess not. Okay, let's move on. Now I see a double in box 9. Here's 8 and 9 on column 9 and 8 and 9 on row 8. So these cannot use 8 and 9. So these becomes 8 and 9 double. So the next step is quite interesting for me. So now looking at column 7, which is missing 2, 7, 8, 9. And this cell can only be 8 or 9. So 2 and 7 has to use other cells on column 7. Meaning 2 and 7 will use 2 of these 3 cells. That means, because they are all in the same box, box 3, I cannot place 2 or 7 in any of these cells. Now focusing on row 3 now, these cannot be 2 or 7, and the box 1 also has 2 and 7, so these cannot be 2 and 7. That gives me 2, 7 double here. And because no other number can use these two cells, I can place 9 on row 3 now. 9 blocks these, 9 blocks this cell. That gives me 9 here. That gives me 8. That gives me 9. And 9, 9, 9. Block these, gives me 9 here. 9, 9, 9, 9. They block these, gives me 9 here. Okay, and now 2 here blocks this cell, so 2 in box 2 will be here or here. That means this cell cannot be 2. This 2 blocks here, this 2 blocks these, gives me 2 here. Now 2 here blocks this cell and 2 here blocks these. This 2 blocks here, gives me 2 here. 2 and 2 block these, gives me 2 here. And now this box is missing 6 and 7. 7 here makes this cell 6. And this will be 7, which blocks these, gives me 7 here. Oh, sorry. Oh, I haven't cleaned this up. Here's 4. So this is 1. Oh, 1. And these are 3 and 5. This 1, 2, 7, 8. Okay, I'm not sure if this is right. Let me just put 2, 7, 8 in here. This cannot be 2. Okay, anyway, let's move on. 6 and 6 block these. This 6 blocks here, gives me 6 here. These are 2, 7, 8. These are 3 and 5. Or I say 4 and 4 block these, gives me 4 here. That gives me 4 here. Oh, sorry. So this was 2, 7 double, right? Right. And 2, 7. Sorry. Oh, and the last number of this row is 6. 6 and 6 and 6 block these, gives me 6 here. 1 and 1 block these, gives me 1 here. These are 3 and 7. 7 here makes this cell 3, gives me 7, and that makes this cell 4, which blocks these. This 4 blocks here, gives me 4 here. And these are 3 and 4. 4 here makes this cell 3, and this is 4. 4 and 4 block these, gives me 4 here. These are 3 and 8. 3 here makes this cell 8, gives me 3 and 1, and 1 and 3. That makes this cell 7, gives me 2, 7, 8, 8, 2, 8. And this is 8, and this is 1, which blocks these. This 1 blocks here, gives me 1. That makes this cell 5. That gives me 3, 5. This is 7, and this is 3. This is 8, and this one is 3, and then this is 8. Okay, here it is. Thank you very much for watching, and have a good one.